Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're looking through. Ideally we want to find some alphabet 10p's. Of course we will take anything else, territory coins, world coins, things that shouldn't be here. But really we want some 2019 alphabet 10p's. We're doing really well, but we've been stuck on the last 6 for a very long time. So far we have A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, V and X. Now, the 2019s are very low minted, some of those letters, and hard to find, so what we've done is started another 2018 book. They're still rare and unlikely to turn up, but we will keep hunting on. This is the third 2018 book I've attempted to complete, having completed the 2 previous. So far we've got A, E, F, G, H, I, K, L and M, N, Q, P, S, T, U, V, X and Y. So again, any of the missing ones would be lovely, lovely finds. Let's get into these bags and see if we're lucky today. Okay then, whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, I'm going to be replying to some of the recent comments left on my videos. If you get a random love and like from me but no reply, I've probably taken a screenshot on my phone and I've kept it in a database for questions or comments to be answered. This weekend I am at the Royal Mint Experience for the last trip of 2024. Crazy stuff. Getting the snowman strike your own 50p. If you were in the area, feel free to pop along and say hi or come on a tour. We're generally there a bit before the tour and we stay there for quite a bit afterwards, chattering with other collectors and subscribers. And I'm there at 1 PM. Oh, I'm on the 1 PM tour Saturday and Sunday. It'd be great to see some people there whilst I'm there. Right, first comment comes from Jacqueline, who says, "Why do they waste taxpayers' money on different designs?" I guess if you're not interested in coin collecting, it is an expense, of course, because there are designers and modelers and people that have got to create these commemorative designs. There is, of course, a cost. What I would also say is that the Royal Mint generates a lot of money by selling these coins to coin collectors. They make far more money than it costs to produce the coins, because there's people like me and leagues of people like me who buy the coins when they come out, and that, I think, definitely will cover the cost of it. I think even if you strip out the finances, it's a really nice way to celebrate the history of our country, and celebrate great people, great institutions, great landmarks achieved by the country, which is why I feel it's important that the Royal Mint stick to their We Mint British things on British coins and don't open the door to an avalanche of tat, because I think it's really nice that you can look back through ancient coins, hammered coins, and see all of our kings and our queens and what is important at the time, all the way up to the modern day, which is my wheelhouse, and celebrating all these great and wonderful people on coins. I think it's really interesting just to see what we put on our coins, and I hope they continue to do it for many, many years to come. But I understand why you think it might be a waste of taxpayers' money, but I think it definitely generates more money than it costs to make them. Right. Will Vincent says, "Considering that there haven't been any new £2 commemorative coins for 8 years and have seen the skills of the Royal Mint when putting complex design onto tiny gold coins, would it not make sense for the Mint to produce commemorative designs on the £1 coin? Any thoughts?" Yes, 1,000 times yes. If they start minting commemorative designs on other coins which currently don't have commemorative designs, I will be well up for that. I think it'd be great fun to have a new denomination to start looking for exciting commemorative coins. And like I said, it's so exciting and interesting, the different things that get celebrated on our coins, and the more that could be minted and put into circulation, the better, if you ask me. I think we might hit a bit of a lull point because we have a new definitive series, so I think the Mint might be focusing on putting some of those new definitives out, but when there is scope, I totally think that they should do more commemoratives on more coins. I am 100% up for that. And yeah, I like it when they go into circulation. I do still buy coins when they don't get minted for circulation as well, but the primary love is finding those coins, and that makes it more exciting when, in addition to buying the coins, to have found it in circulation as well. So yes, agreed. Right, Suri50B says, "I know I'm being thick, but what on earth do the comments first etc mean?" So there is a few people that try and get it's the first comment when one of my videos come out, and Wendy Fletcher normally gets it, or at least is in the well, Wendy Fletcher gets it 99% of the time, and I'm very grateful. I thought for the longest time I thought Wendy Fletcher might be a bot, but I think I premiered my mega 50p hunt and Wendy was there typing, so it was definitely a person. But you the people, the first, second, third, whatever it is, they always when I remember to, they get a love and a like from me. I think it's quite fun. It doesn't harm anyone, does it? Right. John Ray says, are there two versions of the Atlantic Salmon 50p? I've got one with no marks near the king's ear. Is it worth keeping? Thanks. 100% yes. So there are two versions of the Atlantic Salmon 50p. I think it's getting quite confusing, especially for new collectors, because there are so many coins now in circulation where there's also a version that didn't go out into circulation that you had to buy. The Atlantic Salmon is a great example. Very few of those Atlantic salmons were put into circulation, and you can tell the difference between a circulated one and a non-circulated one by that little crown privy mark. It's not just a mark, it's not a bump on it, it is a crown. It's very predominantly placed there. So if you are trying to buy one online, make sure you're checking it's just to the right of the king's portrait, and this little crown. That is the version that was made for collector's sets, not the one that was put in circulation. The one in circulation has a premium, bizarrely, over the preview marked BU one that's struck to a higher quality. But yes, there's things like the Platinum Jubilee, the Coronation 50p. There are versions of those coins that went into circulation, and versions of the coins which you can easily spot with the Coronation 50p. The king's wearing a crown. The Platinum Jubilee, the Queen's portrait is the Queen on horseback. They were only available to collectors to buy. Now, every now and again, someone will spend those coins. I've spent NIFCs just to put them out into circulation so that a collector can come along and eventually find one. So it's always worth checking when you get those coins to see if you have a non-circulating version of the coin. It's unlikely, but it's happened before. Right. Trevor Gibbs says, I think this was one of those videos where you could have titled it, if I never filmed it, no one would have believed me. What a great hunt, and I can't actually believe I fist pumped the triathlon fight. That's amazing. So this is my 50p coin hunt, which wrapped off book 6, totally completed it, including the Kew Gardens, which is unlikely nowadays, but it did happen. I found so many amazing coins in that coin hunt. It was absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so glad that so many of you have enjoyed, and I totally agree. If I hadn't recorded that, no one would believe it actually happened. It is the most Olympic 50Ps I've ever found. So yeah, I was very happy to be able to capture and share that on video. It's got to be one of the best hunts I've ever had. One of them. They can't be the best, because the best one was very, very early on, many years ago. I got my Kew Gardens, a puddle duck of 7 or so Olympics, and Isaac Newton 50p, and I think just because they had a Kew Gardens that sort of tipped it over. But no, if I could have a hunt like that every day, I would be unbelievably lucky. Right. NK Spoke says, best not to show a video of you possessing fake coins. I totally get what you mean, yes. Yes, if my house was raided and they found a bunch of fake coins, it might look a bit suspicious. But thankfully, I have my videos to explain it. I find the odd fake £2 coin, and I do keep them. It's a weird little collection within my coin collection. Yes, not for nefarious means. I've never tried to spend one of my fake £2 coins, and the proof is that they're all in my collection still, not being spent. Right, Kranzer says, are you surprised that you have found no commemorative fakes, or not at all unexpected, as they would be given closer inspection when being spent, despite the security being less on the commemorative ones? I'm assuming no commemorative has a hologram, is that right? Ooh, good question. And so, I mean, the 50p's, we've had some with those lenticular features. The pound coin has it as well, which is like the hologram. In terms of commemorative £2 coins with that feature, I can't think of any. I'm trying to think about the 20 years of the, was it 20 years or 25 years of the bimetallic £2 coin. Yeah, did that have it? Maybe, but again, not one that went into circulation. Am I surprised I've never found a fake commemorative £2 coin? Kind of. I mean, in my work with the Britannia Coin Company, I come across quite a lot of fake Magna Cartas, quite a lot of fake what's the word? Navy Centenaries and Mary Rose £2 coins. I find a lot of fakes in people's collections through working there. They're quite obvious fakes. So I do have a fake £2 coin which was sent in by a subscriber, which I'm looking in my camera. I think might be it's on either the sides or the shelves of my bookcase that is stuck up on there. But no, I think it'd be kind of cool to find a fake commemorative £2 coin. I don't want a whole bag of fake coins, but to find a fake fake commemorative £2 coin would be kind of interesting. Eric King says edge inscriptions ? I'm kicking myself after that video came out, looking at all my fake £2 coins, that I didn't think to show the edge inscriptions of them at all. And another commenter suggested I should have shown a real £2 coin alongside it, and again would have been a great thing for me to include. So I don't know. Obviously I'm not going to do another one of those videos for a while because not a lot has changed, but there we go. But yes, most of the fake £2 coins did have edge inscriptions, and I'll make a mental note when I find a fake £2 coin to show that when it happens. If I remember, which remember my memory is terrible. Right, last comment. Lord Leona USA says we are already at 56 King Charles III 50p coins, including all the NIFCs and colours. So some of the commemorative coins that come out, there is a version with and without colour, so duplicating, but that is pretty mad. 56 of them. 56 King Charles III commemorative 50p's. Was it all commemoratives or is there definitives as well? Oh, anyway, 56 different King Charles III 50p's, and what's gone into circulation? The memorial, the coronation, and the salmon. 3 out of 56. It's lots of people say it's a cash grab by the Royal Mint, and I get the understanding. I understand where you're coming from with that, but again, it also says something to the lack of demand for coins in circulation. What I really wish, and I've been banging on for years about this, when the Royal Mint gets an order for the year's worth of coins, I would much prefer lower mintages and more variety in circulation, because I think to an extent it's somewhat killing the hobby. The amount of people I see who are selling up their coin collection, paying their coins back into circulation, because it feels like all you can do is buy coins to add to your collection. It's like video games that are pay to win. It's frustrating, and I would love much more for those coins to be put out into circulation. So if there's an order for 56 million coins, 56 million 50p's in a year, that could be 56 different coins with a million mintage. I think that would be much better for the hobby than doing a whole chunk of the same designs, but we live in hope. Anyway, with that being said, let's get back to the coins. Well, there are no alphabet 10p's unfortunately, but so I pulled these out because every now and again when I find these orangey looking coins, people shout, "Oh look, they must be struck on a penny or a 2p blank, a copper blank." But no, these are not the wrong planchets, the wrong blanks. They are just corroded and gross, similar to this one. It looks like it's been sandblasted. All the details have come off of it, but no, they'll be going back to the bank. I'm not going to be keeping them. We've got 2 from Jersey within the same years, 2014 and 2012. So no, nice little variety from Jersey. 1 foreign coin, 50 cents from Singapore, 1989 dated. You can see how that's turned up in a bag of 10p's. It's very, very similar. Then this one here, which I think looks very, very odd. You can see that it has no raised edge to the coin, but it's also not very worn either. So I'm not quite sure what has caused that. Maybe potentially the rims have just been worn, but it seems uniform across the whole coin. And I've kept another one which does have its raised edge, the rim of the coin, which serves to not just protect the design from wear, but also means you can stack coins without them getting all stuck together. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. If anyone knows in the comments what has happened to this coin, why there is no raised edge on it, I'd be fascinated to know. I'm not the biggest expert on errors, and I'm always excited to add more information into my little mind as to what could potentially cause that. It might just be damaged, but I don't know. Maybe it's just been flattened a bit in circulation, but it just seems that there's no damage to the designs. It's very, very odd, but let me know what you reckon in the comments on that one. Any help would be gratefully received. Now, do let us know in the comments if you have managed to find an alphabet 10p this week. Unlike myself, I do have my lucky weeks, and today it is not a lucky week, but we'll try again next week for some more alphabet 10p's. But as I said, let me know what you found if you've been fortunate enough to find an alphabet 10p. As usual, there are links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me and other coin collectors there, as well as links to my other social media channels, the PO box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.